Welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Some AA baseball from the Texas League on tap for you. It's the San Antonio Missions taking on the Tulsa Drillers. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. Just about ready to go. Today's starting pitcher, Adam Serwinowski. Just a three-pitch mix, but he's got a lot of confidence in those three offerings. The key is going to be mixing pitch sequences throughout this start so he doesn't get too predictable. Otherwise, the hitters can sit on one of the three and unload when it comes. Ready to go. Digging in, Francisco Acuna. And this one off and running. Here it comes. That one fouled off. Curveball. Low inside. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Foul ball.
Fights it off, we'll see another. Low inside. And a foul ball, so he stays alive. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball to second. Young. And one gone as they make the play. One out and the bases are empty. Here's the center fielder, Kai Roberts.
Middle inside. Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Inside,
Nope.
just
That's
missed.
Inside.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Next pitch in for a strike.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside. Four-seam
One out and the
fastball.
base is empty.
High inside.
That's a strikeout looking. That's two quick outs here in the top of the first tonight. Coming up to the dish for San Antonio, Ethan Salas. Two outs, base is empty. Strike two. It's ball one.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Fights that one off, we'll reset and do it again.
Low middle.
Pitches in the dirt. 2-2 now, and he's already shown him the curveball a couple of times in the AB. I wouldn't be surprised to see him change tactics and come with a fastball. And there's a ball. Tremendous battle by the hitter here. I'm impressed with the way he's approaching this AB. Payoff
That's
pitch
ball 4.
off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. That's an excellent at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and earned the walk. Runner at first. Stepping to the plate now for San Antonio, Romeo Sanabria.
Low inside. Curveball. Low outside.
0-2, here's the pitch. Ripped to short, but caught for the out. Welcome back. And our pitcher tonight, Omar Cruz. He's got 4 pitches to choose from on the mound, and we'll see how he mixes and matches as the game goes on. If he can get through the lineup the first time using just 2, maybe 3 of them, he'll have a better chance to work deep into this one and hold something back for later. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Taylor Young. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Single. Coming up to the dish for Tulsa, Damon Keith. The 0-1. Liner snagged at first. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. Griffin Lockwood Powell, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That one ripped, but foul. 1-1, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, chases that one, darting out of the zone. Swings and misses, struck him out. Ryan Fitzgerald, the next to hit. Young, the runner at first with 2 out. Swing and a miss. He must have been sitting on something off speed. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. This broadcast is brought to you by Montresor Basement Design. Brick by brick, they'll help you secure what's important. Top half of the second from Tulsa. Braden Carpathios, the leadoff batter, looks at ball 1.
Sinker. Low middle.
Popped in the air in left field. Great effort to haul it in. And there's 1 down. Nobody on with 1 out. Next to hit for the Missions, Albert Fabian. Foul ball there. Fabian, the number 6 hitter in today's lineup. And while he's usually in the outfield, today he's the designated hitter.
That's a ball.
Sinker.
Second inning, no score thus far.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
4-seam fastball. Low middle. Sinker. Low outside.
2-2 now. And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going.
Sinker. Middle inside.
2-2. Grounder up the middle, Young. That's the second out. Bases are empty with 2 away. Now at the dish, Rosman Verdugo.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
This one high in the air, out to left center. George in position and makes the catch. Bottom of the inning, digging in for the Drillers, John Rhodes. This one in the air, center field, Roberts under it. One up, one down. Bases empty, one away. Next up, Kendall George. Went hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Swing and a miss as that one was high. The pitcher has to see the hitter getting aggressive on the high stuff. Maybe throw one even higher and induce a chase. Late with the swing there. Grounder to short. Gloves it. Now the throw to first on the run. Out! Nice play. 2 away here, nobody on. Next to bat for the Drillers, Zaire Hope.
Ball.
Here comes the 1-1 pitch. That one pushed to the left and foul. 2 outs and nobody aboard. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. On to the next inning. Digging in for the Missions, Kai Murphy. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. That misses. And the count 1-2. That's a break for the hitter. I think that was strike 3. And the 1-2. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. In the dirt.
4-seam fastball. Low inside.
Just off the inside corner. What a take with 2 strikes. And we're getting an ABS challenge from behind the dish. And the call stands. It was a ball. That knocks him down to 1 challenge left.
4-seam fastball. Low outside.
Payoff pitch.
4-seam fastball. Middle inside.
And it stays bare. Round first, hustling for 2. Safe at second with a leadoff double. Might have wanted more launch angle on that to get a shot at a homer, but there are a lot of hits to be gotten when you hit it that hard on the ground. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. That one finds the zone. With 2 straight strikes on the inner half of the plate, that leaves the batter vulnerable away. Maybe something off speed. In the dirt, but kept it close. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Bouncer up the middle. 1 gone.
He's out.
To the top of the order we go. Coming up to the dish for San Antonio, Francisco Acuna. 0 for 1 so far. Murphy standing at third, 1 away in this inning. Step off and looks the runner back to third now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a ground ball to first. And that's just foul. Looks like he was a little behind on the fastball. Might have been trying line drive. That's a base hit. Run scores. Here's the throw. always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Right there we saw a fastball that was tight, and he was licking his chops as that thing was coming in. Great cut. Roberts stands in here, tried to hold back a swing, but it went around. Rhodes under this one. Gets there, got it. That was the one he wanted, but a little early on the swing. When that happens, if your front side flies open, you're likely to get too far under it like he did there. Salas in now, takes ball one off the plate. Bash down the right side, but foul.
Nope, outside.
We're here in the top half of the third. One run in the inning so far. Here in the third and final game of the series. And that one fouled off. Two-two now. Spoils the two-strike offering. Another coming up. Pops it up, foul on the left side. And that is a foul ball. What a battle, and after 5 straight foul balls, you gotta wonder who's gonna win this one. In the dirt, but blocked. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And that'll do it. All set for the bottom of the third. Stepping to the plate for Tulsa, Kyle Nevin. That one is absolutely pummeled, and it one-hops the wall. Relay throw to second. In there safely. Coming up to the dish for Tulsa, Sean McLean. Runner at second with nobody out. Defense will need to make some plays to avoid allowing that run. That one in the air to center field. And makes it up to third with one away. Taylor Young will hit next. 1-for-1, led off the bottom of the first with a single. One now. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Not sure I like that location. Pitcher might be better off busting him in on the hand so he can't. Ground ball to third. Now 2 away and they get a run across. 2 down now. Next is the designated hitter, Damon Key. 0 for 1. Swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Up the middle. Acuna. Third out. That'll end the frame. As we go to the top of the fourth, stepping to the plate now for San Antonio, Romeo Sanabria. Swings through that one for strike one. He's done well so far, but we'll see what adjustments the heart of the order make for him the second time around. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. Once again, he's ahead 0-2, and he's got the power in this at bat. In the air to center, George moving under this one. And makes the catch. One out and the bases are empty. And now the right fielder, Braden Carpathios. Fly to left the first time up. The 0-1 offering. Grounded to the left side. And foul ball. 0-2, rocks and fires. Good eye on that pitch. That's an 0-2 fastball that most hitters will take a rip at, but he took it and got away with it. Can't let it go by a second time. Missing inside, and the count is 2-2. Wow, he's showing outstanding discipline with 2 strikes. Struck out looking. 2 quick outs in the top of the 4th. Bases are empty with 2 away. Next to hit for the Missions, Albert Fabian. Just missed.
Sinker. Middle center. Curveball. Low inside.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in. Moving through the lineup again, it's important to have your secondary pitches working for you. Seems like he's got good command of them right now. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Welcome back. The Drillers at the dish in the bottom of inning number 4. That's a base hit. And the leadoff hitter on board. And here at the plate, Ryan Fitzgerald. 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this time. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy double play. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Next to bat for the Drillers, John Rhodes. On the ground, 2 ball. Good feed. That's 1. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. We're ready for the 5th inning. Digging in for the Missions, Rosman Verdugo. Verdugo, just 21 years old, and he was born in Mexico.
Curveball. Low middle.
And the 0-1 now. Foul ball there. And here's the 0-2. That one is foul. We'll see another. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Lifted in the air to left. And there's one away. Nobody on with 1 out. Coming up to the dish for San Antonio, Kai Murphy.
Ball, that's out.
Sinker. Low middle.
Off the mark there. Now 2-0. The pitcher's approaching him much more cautiously after he gave up the double the first time around.
Curveball. Low middle.
Winds the kick and the 2-0. Swing and a high fly to left. And now 2 down. So 2 out. Next to hit for the Missions, Marcos Castaño.
Outside, that's a ball.
We're in the top of the fifth
Middle
inning.
inside.
2 down and nobody aboard. Fly ball, right field. And it drops in. A 2-out knock, and it keeps the inning alive. I might want to go back and see where the outfielders were set up for that one. Off the bat, it looked like a simple pop-out, but it found a spot to settle in for a hit. A new arm into the game, the righty, Ryder Ryan. He can really bring the heat. Now up, Francisco Acuna. Swing and a pop-up. Young, moving under him. Gets there, got it. Bottom of the fifth inning here in Tulsa. And now the center fielder, Kendall George. The 0-1. The swing lifted to left field. Murphy settles under. And a quick out, number 1. Zaire Hope getting ready to hit. Went down on strikes the first time through. Grounder left side, and it goes just foul. Swings and misses. 2 quick outs here in the bottom half of the fifth inning. 2 away here, nobody on. Kyle Nevin now at the plate. Here comes the 0-1. Center field. Roberts coming on and makes the catch. On to the top half of inning number 6. Stepping to the plate now for San Antonio, Kai Roberts.
That's out.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
That one
That's ball 2.
close. Rule the ball.
Four-seam fastball.
Steps off, wants the signs again.
Sinker. Low middle.
2-1 pitch. Slider misses away.
Slider. Middle center.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Pops this one up, foul on the left side. 1 up, 1 down. Batter probably wants a mulligan after that swing. That one was right down the pipe. Kind of pitch hitters dream about. Salas, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. On the corner for a strike. Whether or not he agreed with the calls on those first 2 pitches, he has to focus now with an 0-2 count. Gotta protect the zone, even if it's a little larger than usual. And next, the cleanup hitter, Romeo Sanabria. Pitch is in there, and that's strike 1.
Low inside.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. 2 outs, base is empty. Gets a piece, it stays 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Sinker. Low outside.
0-2 now. And
That's
that's outside.
Slider. Middle inside.
On the ground to third, Nevin. Fires over to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Home half of the sixth, digging in for the Drillers, Sean McLean. Out to short. Over to first. Leadoff batter retired in the sixth. Back to the top of the order. Here's the second baseman, Taylor Young. Picked up an RBI the last time up. Still their only run of the game so far. Popped up. 2 down. And he gave in to temptation on that high fastball. A lot of minor leaguers have trouble laying off of those. Pretty hard to do much with a pitch in that location. In the air, out to right. And that's that. Top of the seventh here. Braden Carpathios digs in now. That's in there. And it's 0-1.
Ball.
Sinker. Sinker.
1-2 offer. Swing and a drive. And it's out of here. And with one swing, the crowd is hushed. And that's how they take the lead. It's now 2-1. Got to be riding high after hitting that home run and helping the team take the lead. The book on this pitcher is that he relies heavily on the sinker, and he placed that one well down in the zone. Credit to the batter. He got the bat there right on time to connect with a good swing pattern, and that got him the home. And the next batter, Albert Fabian.
Ball 1.
Sinker.
Nobody on, nobody out. 1 run already across the plate this inning. Here in the top half of the seventh. And that's a fair ball. He makes the turn and digs for second base. That's a swing to be proud of for sure. He was right on top of that pitch. Jumped off the bat, and the double was a pretty clear possibility right away. Verdugo now at the plate and swings through strike 1. This ball is crushed deep to left. This one's gonna go. Made them pay for that one. So up next, Kai Murphy, 1 for 2. Swing, high fly ball to center field. And there's 1 away. Base is empty, 1 away. Coming up to the dish for San Antonio, Marcos Castaño. Called strike, a sinker, bottom of the zone. Swings and misses. 0-2 now. Fair ball. Around first and heading for second. And into second with 1 away. That's a double. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Tried to fire that one by him on the inside, but he was geared up. Kept the hands in, rotated the hips, and flashed the bat through the zone from right upon him. And here is Francisco Acuna, out number 2. Digging in for the Missions, Kai Roberts. Close one, but doesn't get the call. 2 outs and a runner in scoring position. I like the decision to swing on that one, but just couldn't square it up. to start the swing a bit sooner with that excellent heat. And a swing and a miss. The inning is over, and it could have been worse. Bottom of the seventh, Griffin Lockwood Powell getting ready to hit. Out in front, ripped foul. In the air to center, Roberts has a beat on it. And a quick out, number one. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ryan Fitzgerald. Fly to left. Murphy settles underneath it. And a couple of quick outs. Two down now. John Rhodes will hit next. Line drive for a base hit. And that extends the inning. No time wasted here. And he took advantage of a mistake from the pitcher. Got to bury that inside breaking ball, or it can turn into a pretty juicy pitch to hit. Next to hit, Kendall George. In the air, along the left field line. Fair ball! Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a two-out double, second and third now. He was ready to go on the first pitch, and it paid off. This next at bat looms very large. Now it's the right fielder, Zaire Hope, 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Impressive efficiency on the mound in this game. And the tying runs at the plate. A laser to left for a base hit. One runs in. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with two away. Well, he comes through. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Fernando Sanchez. Stepping to the plate for Tulsa, Kyle Nevin. Fouled off. He was late. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Up the right field line. And it stays fair. Runner from third in to score. And now they trail by one. In at second with an RBI double. Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the two-bagger. That one might as well have been placed on a tee. Right down the middle, a hitter's dream. Pitcher's nightmare. Ground ball to short. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. Ready to get the eighth inning going. Ethan Salas now at the plate. High fly to center. George settles under this one. And makes the catch. So digging in, Romeo Sanabria.
Sinker.
0-1 now. And that gets to the top of the zone for a strike. One out and the base is empty. Pop-up foul on the right side. Lockwood Powell under it. Gets there. Got it. Stepping to the plate now for San Antonio, Braden Carpathios. He's already homered in this ballgame.
Ball inside.
Four seam fastball.
Pops it up, foul on the left side. Nevin should have this one. And that'll do it. Bottom of the eighth, Taylor Young digs in now. And that will fall. And that puts the tying run on base. So frustrating for the pitcher. Executed well, jammed the hitter, but he still managed to muscle a knock to the outfield. Great hitting. And we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on. Down the left field line and deep. If it's fair, it's gone. And it hooks just foul. Good swing, loud contact, just a little too early, and he pulled it foul. Got to keep the weight back a touch. Ground ball left side. Acuna. Throw to first in time. And there's one away. So up next, Griffin Lockwood Powell. 1 for 3. Drops a bunt down the first base side. And steps on the bag for the out. Terrific sacrifice bunt. And he's better than your average player nowadays at laying one down. Way to do your job. What a catch he just made. Sensational play for the third out. All set to start the ninth inning in this one. Albert Fabian getting ready to hit. And that's in there at the knees. Fabian wants another look at the called strike, and here's a challenge. And that one was indeed a strike. One challenge remaining for them now. 0-2, and the delivery. Battling here, fouls it away. And again on 0-2. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Nevin in position. One up, one down. Boy, got a lollipop of a breaking ball, but he couldn't quite get the swing just right. That's what caused the pop-up. So a lefty out of the pen, Ronan Coffey, coming into a game trailing by a small margin, and so his job will be to keep it within reach for the offense. Verdugo in the box now. No balls and a strike. And there's a rocket into the outfield. He turns and heads for second. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now. Some excellent swings for him in this game as he notches extra base hit number 2. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. That misses, and that's ball 2. Line drive, that's a base hit. And here comes the runner. Throw to the plate. It's off the mark, and the runner scores. And they take a 2-run lead in the ninth. One away and a runner at first. Marcos Castano will hit next. Oh, great stop. On his knees, the throw. There's one. Double play. What a swing killing to end the inning. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Logan Gillespie. Comes in with a chance for save number 2 on the season. Coming up to the dish for Tulsa, John Rhodes. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. Beats the throw, and they come away without an out. Kendall George now at the plate. Nobody out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play. Go one. To the right side. Castano. And there's one down.
He's out.
I think that was the safe, smart play. take the sure out and keep the runner out of scoring position. Knocks a line drive single into right center. The runner hits second and heads for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single. No question, he came up ready to hit. A hard-liner into the gap like that shows you that everything is working really well with your swing. Pretty tough to have that kind of contact if you're not executing well in all phases. Next to hit, Kyle Nevin. On 0-1, the delivery. Chases a high fastball there. In this spot, he knows he has to execute. Looking for either a strikeout or a double play. Wallops this one out towards right center. And a base hit. One run comes in. Coming around third. He'll score two. Huge at bat to bring home the tying run at this point in the game. So they turn things over to the righty, Dyson Acosta. A runner on second to deal with. Sean McLean digs in now. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Hard ground ball. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly, and the winning run at third now with only one gone. One out and two on. Digging in for the Drillers, Taylor Young. For a base hit. And the Drillers walk it off. They win it 6-5. Not at all easy to come up with 3 runs in the ninth to win it. Being down 2, especially with all the power arms that come out of modern bullpens, it's hard enough to come back to tie the game, let alone get the W. They found a way. Fantastic team effort. The final here today. Thanks for dropping by and joining me and our wonderful crew here on the show. I'm Ben Gelman. Talk to you soon.